I was looking through old art books from when I was younger, and for some reason I thought, man, there's no way I could draw like this anymore, or I just didn't feel like I could be at the same level that I used to be. Which, okay, looking at it, I wasn't great. I wasn't like the best. You could clearly tell that there were many flaws, but I've been so out of practice and I haven't drawn for the sake of drawing in a very long time. There's something that's stopping me from doing it, and I know it's all in my head. I know that. I know that so well. I know that it's just me and that like no one else is giving me, no one else or nothing else is putting pressure on me the way that I put pressure on myself when it comes to drawing. And I think that's just because I I care about it a lot, and it's not something I want to do bad at because I care about it so much. And I've been through this many times before, all throughout my whole life, for as long as I've been drawing, I'm pretty sure. And even though I have been through this so many times, it's like I just forget how I get back into it. It just feels so far away. I just forget. Like I don't know. I have no clue as to how I got started again. I know this won't be the last time that I'll be starting over again, or I'll feel like I'm starting all over again, but I think I just need to get used to that feeling, because I don't know how, but it just feels new every single time, and it's just so strong every single time, and I have no idea why or how. And in some ways, like right now, I have been trying to get back into it, like little by little, you know. There's like a small part of me that's I kind of want to savor it, you know. I don't exactly want to rush through this feeling. I want to experience as much of it as I can, because I know I'm going to forget and I'm not going to remember how this felt or how I got here again. But it's never linear. It feels like I'm doing this thing. I start and I'm doing well and I like what I'm doing. Yeah, it climbs, and before it even gets to the top, wherever that may be, I've never even seen what that top looks like, and then I just fall back down. It feels like I've been going through that pattern over and over and over again. Even though I've been going through that over and over again, I forget. How could you forget when you've done it so many times? That doesn't make any sense to me. But the thing is, it's great. I enjoy it. And it's something that, in my mind, it's worth doing over and over again, because it just feels good. That's just not the kind of peace I can get anywhere else, or at least it's not something that I've found in anything else that I've done, despite the fact it brings me so much peace. I can never seem to do it. I don't know why I stop. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. If you know that it'll bring you joy and it'll bring you a peace of mind, why would you stop it? Why can't I keep doing it? I'm glad that I'm doing it again, but there's like that small voice in me that's saying, oh, well, how much longer until you just stop again? And I'm trying to push that away, and I'm trying to fight it, okay? I I know that that's not I know that that voice isn't helpful, but it's there. So I'm just going to do what I can with how much energy I have. As of right now, I think I'm in a good place. For some, like, I really wanted to draw an ear, so I drew an ear. It sounds really silly, but it felt really good to just have something out, like on paper. I once I lifted my pen and I really looked at it, and I was like, "Oh my god, it's just fucking pen on paper, my guy. What is up with you?" That's all it was. That's all it took was pen and paper. I think part of why I worry about it so much is because it never felt like I had anything else. Because growing up, I was never really good at school, like ever. I'm pretty sure from year one all the way up to college, I had failed at least one subject every year. Like, that's not even an exaggeration. Even with other extracurriculars, like I tried sports and that was okay, but for some reason I just couldn't stick to one long enough. Like, if I asked my mom, she would just be like, "No, yeah, you were just bored." You would always want to stop after some period, like after a period of time, because you were just bored. I've tried swimming, I've tried basketball, I've tried playing guitar, I've tried instruments. We bought a keyboard. Did I do it? No. I think the most I learned was what was it? Baba Black Sheep, have you any? That one. That's all I learned. Do I remember it? No. And to this day, I have not gone back to any of those things the way I go back for drawing. I just, even if I stop, even when I take quote unquote breaks, I just go back to it. I'm just drawn to it. It's just there. Trance. It's just the thing that feels the best. Even if it feels like there's nothing that's working for me, I can still go back to drawing, even if I'm not the best at it. Because I know I'm not the best at it. Because at school we had art, and God, the people were insane. Like, the level of detail in terms of realism, which is what we did mostly, was realism back then. And my teacher was very much against anything that was animation, 2D, people, backgrounds. She wanted everything to be grounded in reality. I feel good starting again. And I wanna keep going, even if it means I have to start again. Because even if I do have to start again, I wouldn't mind. But I just have to be comfortable with failing. And I have to be comfortable with this uncomfortableness. The thing that I should make a habit of is being able to get back into things that I stopped, and just know that it'll just take time to get back into things, and that's fine, and that's normal. I know I'm not the only person that feels this way, but it's always that thing of like, well, if you just kept at it when you were younger and you were more consistent, imagine how much more of that skill you could have used, or imagine how much farther you would have gotten today had you done it sooner, had you started sooner, had you really pushed yourself yesterday, things like that. And yeah, that's true. You can't really I can't deny that is true. But what's also true is that I didn't start yesterday, and I didn't continue yesterday because of whatever excuse I had made up in my head. But I can start now, and that guilt and that embarrassment and that shame is something that I'm trying to sit with. I don't want it to go away necessarily, because I think I can use it as fuel somehow. Don't ask me how, but somehow. We'll figure it out. I'm sure it has a purpose somewhere, somehow. It's tough getting over that mental block. I've tried to surround myself with other creative things, and I go to art markets and look at other artists' work and try and really immerse myself with all these beautiful things and beautiful ideas. I've sort of tried to push myself that way, to be like, hey, look, it's fucking Rarity and Applejack making out. Oh, what a wonderful life. I see things like that, and it makes me want to be part of it. When I see things that I like, or when I see art that I like, I'm just so amazed by all of it, and it inspires me. I think with each piece that I see, or with every artist that I come across, I sort of just kept building it and building it and building it and building it within me until I just explode. And then I'm like, well, now I have to do it. Now I have to create, because it's asking to be made. Like, it needs to come out of my chest. It's there, and it's exploding. Well, no, needs to be let out. It needs to exist in the tangible world. I'm not fully out, but slowly, bit by bit. I don't know how much longer or how much more I plan to do, but I just want to keep going. I think this is a steady pace, and I think this is good. This feels good. And I don't want to stop. I want to see how far this will go. I want to see how far I can go. Moana type shit. So that's the plan. Is to have no plan. And it'll be okay. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm just tired. It's already early morning. I'm not usually awake this late. I need to go to bed. I need to sleep. In a weird way, I feel bad for my art. As in, because of how in and out of it I am. Like, I should have just given you more attention, and I should have taken care of you, but I didn't. And sometimes I'm there, sometimes I'm not. And then when I am there, you think it's going great, and then suddenly I'm gone and you won't hear from me for like months, maybe years. And then I come back out of the blue, on my knees begging, take me back, please. And you do anyway. Man, you're pathetic. Have you no self-respect? Every single time. Like it's nothing. You're so forgiving. It's disgusting. But I love you. And I guess you love me too. I mean, at this point, is it really love? It must be. I'm awful, and you're still here. Yeah, nothing else is as kind and as patient as you, so. And I've tried other things. They don't satisfy me like you do. No one compares to you. You're the only one that really knows me, that really gets me. Oh my goodness, I need to go to bed. I'm tired. Anyway, good night.